big family. So small family includes a member of 4 family members, and a big family consists of more than 4 members. So Priya lives with her family, which includes her parents, her grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, and her cousins. So this family, which is having more than 4 members, is considered as a big family. So Priya's family is a big family. We learn many things from our family members before we learn it from somewhere else. That is why a family is considered as our first school. Next topic is describing relationship. Describing relationship, as you know, there are different you are related to many of your relatives and family members, so that you share certain kind of relationship with them. Similarly, here we have to discuss that Rahul and Priya, they are related to their grandparents, their grandfather and grandmother. So Rahul's father will be considered his grandfather. Similarly, you can relate it to your grandfather. That means your father's father will be considered as your grandfather, and your grandmother will be your father's mother, as the way Rahul is related to his grandmother. Similarly, how these two kids are related to their grandparents? Because they are the grandson and granddaughter. Rahul is the grandson and Priya is the granddaughter for their grandparents, because they are the children of their own son. Understood? Here now Priya is relating to her uncle and aunt. So Priya's father's brother will be considered as her uncle, and wife of uncle will be her aunt. Similarly, how these two are related, uncle and aunt related to Rahul and Priya, they are their niece and nephew. So this is the way in which you are related to your different family members. Nextly, the next topic is learning with joy. We learn several things from our family members, like ways, like Priya is helping her mother in the kitchen while she is cooking. She cleans the dining table after the meal. So this is the way she can help, or you can also help your parents in the various household activities. Nextly, Priya is watering the garden and the plants. The plants will be considered as our green friends. Priya has learned from her father how to water the plants. Nextly, my mother cleans the house and keeps things in a proper place. I am learning it to do so. Similarly, students, as Priya is learning how to make her own bread, similarly, you people also can help your parents while keeping the things in a proper manner and not littering the things and your books and toys in the house, and help them in the various household works. Similarly, now Priya's brother went to the market with his mother to buy vegetables, milk and other things. So he is learning this thing from his mother. The way sometimes you also went with your parents to the market to buy different things. So you are learning those things from your parents. Nextly, my father cleans the car and Rahul, my brother, help him in cleaning the car. So same way you can, as you are helping your mother, you can help your father also in doing certain things like washing the car. Then your parents are helping and caring for you. So sometimes students, when you get sick, okay, then what happens? Your parents give you medicine and they care about you. So this is what a family does. A family help each other, and we learn many things, that we learn to care and to love one another in our family. Nextly, the next topic is thinking and looking alike. Students, have you seen or wondered sometime that you might look similar to some of your family members? Either it is your father, mother or brother. So why this happens is that sometimes what happens, Priya is also looking very similar to the mother. So Priya has certain characteristics, like the way she walks, talks, smiles, or the way she behaves are very similar to that of her mother. You might have also seen that you are also similar to either your mother or father. There are certain characteristics like the eye color or the hair type, whether your father is having curly hair, the child will also have a curly hair. So there are certain characteristics in which you are very similar to your parents. Nextly, like Rahul, brother of Priya, he laughs very much like that of his father, and there are various ways in which we can look similar. Then Priya's uncle looked very similar to his father. Then Priya's cousin brother look very similar to his father, and Priya's father and uncle behave very much like that of her grandfather. So this is the way in which they are related, and they look and think very similar to one of the family members. So students, here there is a complete family tree. We have to learn how these families, how Priya and Rahul are related to different members of their family. So as you can see, this is Priya, and Priya has a younger brother Rahul. So both their parents will be Priya's father, and this is Priya's mother. So Priya's father will be her grandfather. Priya's mother will be her grandmother. Okay, and when they have Priya's father's brother will be considered as her uncle, and the wife of uncle will be her aunt. And when they have two kids, then how these two children related to Priya? They will be her cousin brother and her cousin sister. Similarly, if we relate Priya's mother's parents, so Priya's mother's father will be her maternal grandparents, that is maternal grandfather, and Priya's mother will be her maternal grandmother. Okay, and Priya's brother will be considered as her maternal uncle, and his wife will be her maternal aunt, and they have two kids. And how these two are related to Priya? They will be their cousin, brother, and sisters. So students, you can also relate all these relationships in your own family members and know more about them. So this is the way they are related to one another. Last topic is things we learn from our family. There are various things which we learn from our family. We share our love, our joy, sorrow with our family members, and the family provides us support, and they give us a lot of love and care when we are in need. So there are different things which we learn from that, which includes good manners. We learn about good manners. These are the basic things which we learn: good manner, good habits, custom. Custom means tradition which follows from one generation to another in the family. Then next one is love and respect for the others. We learn love and respect, how to give love and respect to each other and the other family members. Let's begin with the exercise of the first chapter, that is learning in a family. Here the first MCQ type of question here is: first, my uncle's son is brother, cousin, or grandfather. So how you are related to your uncle's son, it will be your cousin. Next thing is, my father's brother is my dad, that is uncle, aunt, or son. How you are related to your father's brother, he will be considered as your uncle. So the right answer is A option. The next one is fill in the blanks. First thing, I am Priya, my uncle is a doctor, I am his dash. So Priya, how she is related to her uncle, it is that she is the niece of her uncle. Next is, I am Rahul, my grandfather is a retired teacher, I am his dad. How Rahul is related to his grandfather, he will be considered as his grandson. Lastly, I am Rumi, my uncle is a chemist, his wife is mine. How you are related to your uncle's wife, that will be considered as your aunt. The next type of question is, here you have to circle the odd one out. Three of them will be related and one will be the odd one. You have to encircle that. First one is the grandfather, grandmother, father, and custom. So all these three are related as they are all relations. So custom is different, so you have to circle that one. Next one is uncle, aunt, house, and cousin. Here also the three are the relation and house is the odd one out. Lastly, father, school, mother, and sister. Here these are all relationship, and here the school will be considered as the odd one. Lastly, here you have to look at the following picture and you have to tell what these children are doing. So you can see in the first picture, this child is helping her mother in the kitchen. So helping mother in the kitchen. Next one is, as you can see, this child is making his own bed. So answer is making his bed. Lastly, as you can see, this child is helping his father in washing the car. So the answer is helping father in washing the car. The next exercise part is first MCQ. My mother's mother is my dad. How you are related to your mother's mother? She will be your aunt, daughter, or grandmother. So right answer is grandmother. C option. The next one is, I help my mother in fighting, arguing, or cooking. What are the ways in which you can help your mother? You can help your mother in cooking in the kitchen. The next type of question are very short answer type. You have to give answer in one word. Firstly, name two things that you can buy from the market. There are different things that you can buy. Examples, you can buy fruits, vegetable, grocery, milk, etc. The second is, name one thing that we learn from our family members. We learn many things from our family members. We learn about good manners, good habit, etc. The next type of question is short answer type of question here. Firstly, why is family considered our first school? Why we consider our family as first school? Because we learn many things from our family member much before we learn it from somewhere else, or before we start going to a school. We learn many things, many basic things. That is why the family is considered as our first school. Second question is, write two things that we learn from our family members. We learn good manners, good habit, customs, as well as we learn to love and respect others. So these are things which we learn from our family. Lastly, these are long answer type of question here. Firstly, how do you help your parents at home? There are different ways, students, in which you can help your parents. You can help your mother in the kitchen. You can help your father in cleaning the car. Then you can help in various household activities. You can even water the plant regularly and help your family members. Nextly, how do you show respect to the elders in the family? There are different ways in which you can respect your elders. Likewise, you should not argue with your elders. Secondly, help them when they require, keep them happy, wish them every morning and in the night before going to the bed. There are different ways in which you can show respect to your elders. Lastly, the earth has a family and all members live together without fighting with one another or each other. Do you also avoid fighting with your brother and sister and live like the earth? So as you know, students, we are living as a family on the earth. So we are not fighting with one another. Similarly, you should not argue or fight with your brothers and sisters. Rather, you should share your things and live happily. So by this we are completing our second chapter, students. So we have learned that we have learned from this chapter that there are various things that we are learning or acquiring from our family. So you should also keep helping your parents and respecting your elders. So I hope to see you in my next video. Till then,